Hello and welcome to episode number 98 of this Let's Play Workers and Resources Soviet Republic here at HanniballNOR's channel. Now, last episode we planned out our new town here. We're probably going to need a better name than this. Navalitamak. I have kind of already activated cheat mode in a different save and kind of tried to build this and see if everything is functioning. And it's not. It's not functioning 100%. And I think I haven't kind of troubleshoot it, but the thing is heat. Heat is a problem. And I think maybe if we just cut that wire and set up another heating station somewhere around here, we should potentially be doing all right. Maybe. I'll not promise you anything. We could also have had a heating station here, but that is going to kill off the prisoners and the orphanage. And well, we could have done it if we moved those up here. Or we could have moved... Well, anyway, let's start by chopping down the wires. The heating pipes, you and you. So ideally we could have added in, let's see here, where is the input? That is here. We could have made a secondary one out here. But I'm a little bit worried about the range. So that is 260. And of course I can't remember from one episode to another how much distance we need. So it was 30 times 7. 210. And then it's going to be a little bit longer, right? From here. So if we could... is this the... We need this one. If we could have set up like something like this here. Instead. And then have you coming down, let's say to about here. Then how close are we now? Yeah, it's a little bit on the iffy side. But okay. But yeah, it's kind of weird, because... basically, when I tried it, so we were well within the margins of errors here. So basically, if we look at the heating station, they can hold 100, right? And each pipe was 100. But it could also be that they are using that as a heating source. But still, I don't understand it. I clicked on all of these and added them all up. I mean, that's 100, that's 200, and the one down here, that's 300. And this produces 400 and... where is it? 450. So we should theoretically have another 150 heat being produced. But I think we'll try and do it this way. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is... do we need to... let's say... yeah, maybe we do need to have another one here as well. To deal with just that one. I think just putting more on it is probably better. And how did we do this? So here. No, I think it was a little bit further away. Well, wait, does that mean we can get that one a little bit closer? Yeah, we're gonna be bubbling around with this town here. I mean, we also need to figure out where to get the okay, so we can get it almost in here, okay? And we'll mirror you and get you in as close as possible in here. Which means we could theoretically add in an additional heating pipe somewhere around here, which could kind of help heat these buildings a little bit better. Does that make sense? Maybe. So let's see, can we find an electrical small heating pipe? Preferably with a good path. Now, can we squeeze you in here somehow? Like so. Okay. And then you go out here and just connect in here. So that is 1, 2, 3 from here. Like so. Hopefully they're going to be able to walk over here then. That's a different story. So, let's see if we can get enough heat. We're just going to live with this. If this is not going to work, well... we're probably going to have to take this one. This is going to be a problem, isn't it? Yep. Oh, no. No, come on. There we go. Good boy. There we go. And we should also kind of figure out how long this is, just so we can kind of calculate kind of the amount of range we're using here. I'm not going to get this back, am I? Maybe not. Kinda don't think I want to demolish the... There we go. 89. 89. Plus... Let's go towards... that one. Plus 28. And then plus 74. Plus 52. And then we're going to come down here without a problem, right? No? Should we try and snip the wires here? Maybe that would help. Plus 163. That is 400. So that means this here is 85.86 minus 4. So 85.4. Okay. And then we can get this one just going straight up here. No, of course not. Okay, that is 71, 171. And we're going to have to make another snip in the wires here. No, wait, what? Oh, this is a high voltage. It's going to be a pain to remember all of this, but okay. Then you are going to come from... Excuse me? There we go. You're going to come from here and... We're gonna have problems, aren't we? Yeah, we probably will. And then you're gonna be 244 plus 244, 415. Well, that's just gonna be the way the cookie crumbles here. So I hope you guys like cookie crumbles. Cookie crumbs. Alright, how easy or hard is this gonna be? Oh, we're just gonna have to try. Actually is... I think it's actually the entire road here that is messing up. There we go, and the high voltage. There we go, and then getting the road back. That could be fun. Shouldn't be too problematic, so we'll have you come in here, like a snapping point. Oh, did we manage to remove that road as well? Oh, wait. It's just this far in here. Like so. Okay, there we go. We have everything back here. So we now have 2 wires connecting out here, and then we need to have 2 wires from here going into here and somewhere around here. Wrong wire. And I think we'll follow you in here, and then you can just merge in here. And is this going to be a problem? No? I don't believe you. And then you go in here. That is going to be our solution. If that doesn't hold, we're probably going to have to build another... We could potentially build a small healing station here. The only problem is we're going to have to feed it with I almost said tractors, with the dumper trucks. But wait, there is more. There are some issues here. So somebody told me that that there were an issue here with, yeah, basically when the train comes in here, he doesn't know how much coal there is in here. So we're gonna have to find a solution for this. And, you know, we kind of already have built all of this. So we kind of need to take this away. That goes for you as well. And potentially also you. And also this guy, right? Yeah, so basically what we will do is just turn this around and we'll figure something out. Let's just make sure that they are doing it. Like so. Can I just get a notification when this is done? That would have been great. What is happening? Oh gosh, I was a little bit worried that the game crashed. So are we ready for a new season? We're gonna start a new season as soon as the Horsey comes out. Then we're gonna go back into 1920s, and I'm really looking forward to that. To be perfectly honest with you. And then we could potentially also remove that one. You don't need to notify me when that is done. Alright, so basically, that probably also means that this track here needs to be reassigned. So if we just take that one away, probably gonna have to make like a little loop in here, I would imagine. I also wonder how things are kind of progressing here. Some new trucks. This is the good one, right? You're having an issue out here. I don't see any issues here or here. Alright, that seems to be alright. Oh, I see an issue. You, my friend, you are going to the rail distribution center. And what is the problem here? Oh, I see what the problem is here. Because you can come from both sides here, and that's not gonna be the case. You're gonna be going that way, going that way. We could potentially also put down some of these in here. We'll do that. Yeah, that should be fine. And you're gonna come in here, right? And you're gonna go in here. And then these are gonna be the right way. And then you come down here. You go out there. Put down some more waiting signals here. Kind of feel like this is a very long and unnecessary area, but okay. Here we have some issues. Chain, leave, and leave chain in here. You're gonna go in here and deliver. So you're gonna be chain, leave, chain, double track. You're gonna be chain in, leave out. We're gonna need to have another signal here. Chain leave and chain and leave and leave and chain, and we're going to need to have another chain going in here and another leave here, and we're going to have mixed signals here and here. Oof. We're also going to have another tiny little chain signal coming in here and a leave signal in here, just to make things flow a little bit more smoothly. Oh, but we are not done. There's more. Chain signal going in here, leave signal in here, and okay. Chain signal going in here, leave signal here, leave signal here, chain signal in there, chain signal in here. No, other way around. Chain in here, double tracks here. Okay. That's fine, I think. That's fine. Yeah, this is gonna be chain in, leave out, leave, chain in, double track. You're gonna be chain signal in here. I think they were here just because we were building the tracks. Was that why everything is so wonky down here? Okay, let's also see if we can... There we go. Lift that up a little bit. Let's also put a little bit of a brake signal here. Could potentially get another one in here so traffic flows a little bit better. Speaking of flowing a little bit better, how are our economy doing? 1 million? There's 2 million here. We'll just send you right away. And how is the train track here? You're almost full. So I think we'll just send you to the border. Just make sure that we don't run out of money. That is not nice. All right. I kind of think we'll continue looking at the signals here. This is going to be a leave signal now, right? Yeah. And that is going to be a leave signal. And this is going to be a leave signal. And this... If we just set it up correctly. Right, and you are going out that way. And then you guys are coming in here, right? That seems reasonable. Now, it's going to be a little bit of problem getting in here, but hopefully they will now focus on this track here. Can you notify me when that is done? Some of the demolition stuff here was completed. Yeah, we still have a little ways to go here. So basically what we need is a direct connection to the aggregate storage. If not, the train stations here are not going to be able to read the content of the aggregate storage. So we'll fix that. I think I was a little bit tired last time I recorded. I remember I recorded a whole bunch of the episode at once, which probably wasn't a good idea. I've already gotten a couple of quote-unquote complaints when we planned this area out. Alright, we have 5 million. We should be fine, right? But I kind of don't want to spend a lot of money. There has also been an update since last time, I think. We talked about that, and it evolves the track builder set. They've added in these, which is very good compared to our old Steam Dampkran track builder 210. It consumes a whole bunch of workers. I've tried it a little bit. And you also have this, which also is a fairly decent track layer, long track layer. It looks great. And I've also learned a couple of things. I watched Comrade Sirius playing the game, and he did something that kind of surprised me a little bit. Now, I don't know how I can demonstrate this without destroying anything. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Let's just make sure there's nothing underneath here. What is your job, by the way? Can we squeeze these in somewhere here? No. But basically, if you have, like, all this asphalt thing here, you see how the snow doesn't fall on top of these, which kind of looks a little bit weird, doesn't it? So, what you can do is go in here, click here, and if you hold down left control click, you can remove the background here. And let's say you put in asphalt on top of here, the snow will actually land on the... So, if I do that, you can see the snow is kind of covering the asphalt, which it doesn't do here. So, let's just remove that again. So you can do that. I'm not quite sure you can do that. Oh, you can. Look at that. So, now... Again, let's just make sure we don't break anything underneath here. So now there isn't that texture, and this is something that I have had an issue with for a long time. And I'll see if I can find somewhere to demonstrate that. Not here. Like here, for example. Right, do you see this? I mean, if we would have had an asphalt path here, it will go from this texture here to a gravel texture and then to an asphalt texture. And that is absolutely not great. So what we could have done, we could have removed this entire gravel layer. Well, I thought so, at least. It's just finding, like, the right spot. I saw it here. Okay, some of them are a little bit more complicated than others. But yeah, let's just remove all the gravel layers. You see, there we go. The gravel is gone. And I think that is a godsend. So let's say we would like to have bricks here instead. Can we get, like, the small brick? Yeah, so we could kind of customize this a little bit. We could do that with the, like, see the sandbox here, for example. But he said, Comrade Sirius, he said that you should be a little bit careful removing... you can remove... Let's see if I can figure it out. Those white markings. Yeah, these. And I don't know. I'll try and remove this one, just for the sake of argument. does that mean... Let's tell you to go here. Does that mean that this is not a parking space anymore? I don't know. Let's send him back. Turn around. And then it should go in here. Okay, so you can even remove these, but you can't get them back. These white parking lines. He also talked about there might be some issues with some fire axes. But it seems like they do work, even though you remove the white strips here. And that brings us to some of these buildings here. Remember I've complained about these? Yeah, now 3D Vision, can we please, pretty please, get another texture? A texture that is kind of similar to that. Because, I mean, we have the asphalt one, right? And we have the gravel one, right? We have the airplane one. But we need more. We need more textures like this. So let's say we would like to upgrade this to a gravel path. I mean, we could just do it above, like so. That didn't work. But you see now, there are gravel, not gravel. Why does it say gravel? Bricks. Brick texture here instead. Right. So now we only need some textures that actually matches the roads. So 3D Vision, can you please get on that, please? That would be very nice. I know you're working on horses, but yeah. But there are a lot of buildings like this, for example, right? You can remove all the asphalt paving around, if you like. And that kind of astonished me, because I have been playing this game for over 5,000 hours. And I learned something, and I love learning things. Even though it doesn't always seem that way. Isn't that right? Weimar Dampfkran? Yep. So... Give me a second. How did you get in here? They just really don't want to build this. So we have built both of these. They should be able to get all the way up here. But what if we... Okay, we're going to be a little bit cheesy here. We're going to get a train signal, a mixed one up to here. Actually, it could just be a regular one, like so. So if they're going to go down and build this, they don't have to go all the way up to this signal before they turn around. They can just go up here, which means we're also going to tell you to notify me when you're done. Okay, that's good. Okay. Now, how are things progressing down here? Are we getting anywhere? No? Is it long until we get there? No, it's just removing the trash. Yeah, that might take a little bit of time. But there is another thing we forgot here. We don't actually have trash pickup here. Yeah, I get easily distracted. So we'll get one of those in here. And that means we're going to get one in here. Yeah. Okay. We still have like 7 billion gazillion things to do. Like water. Like, oh, by the way, how are we doing with Free apartment. Are we full? Well, let's start building. Let's start building. And we're also working... Oh, 37% already? Things are progressing. Okay. They really just don't want to build this piece here. I don't understand why. That is the only one here with high priority, right? And they just don't want to build it. So you should be able to go... is it potentially... I think I see the issue. Is it that? Is that the issue? Let's speed up a little bit. Oh. Thought I heard something. Alright, so the bridge here is... Well, it's gonna take a little while, isn't it? Right, demolition complete. That was... what? We still need... quite a bit. So it's just picking up all the trash. Hopefully that's not going to take too long. Heating problems. Heating problems here? Excuse me. Does that mean some of these are having an issue? Wear and tear. Well, they are soon going to be needing rebuilding. Well, at least one of them. So, what are we looking at here? Show me. Definitely something here. Definitely an issue here. What the? What the? What's the issue? It's so weird. It's been working like perfectly the entire time, and all of a sudden it's just, nope, I don't want to work anymore. Like, I think I know what the problem has been. Have you had a fire? %, wear and tear, 6%, so it's not that. 6%. It could be that it messed up when I sped things up. That could be. Still, I believe this is a little bit strange. Because we've had the same issue over here, right? People are not very warm here. Even though we are well within the margins here. Wait a second. Wait a second. 8 megawatts. How many... this is 15. So, yeah, we should be able to double the amount. Right? Yeah, there are just some hiccups in the system, I think. You know, like all good Soviet republics. But this is definitely not good. This is definitely going to affect things in a bad way. Could be that we're going to need to add in an additional heating plant here somewhere. I just don't understand how we're going to be doing that. Send you home. We'll send you home. And why? Why? Why are they not building this? I don't get it. Why you no build? Yeah, let's see if we can send away some money. As we... 2 million. We'll send those away. And... how many trains do we have here? Quite a lot. That is 2.5 million. And we don't have any extra ones here. Okay. I think we're starting to be done here. Right. That conveyor is gone. It's only this one. So, like, a bucket worth of trash. We could theoretically also... oh, that was probably stupid. I thought that was an upgraded road. They just really don't want to build this. They should be able to go up here, turn around, and then start working on this one. I don't understand why they don't do it. It's been on a high priority for a very long time. And it does have access to it. Maybe they would like to build these first. Strange. Absolutely strange. Alright, can we get this done? I think that is a waste truck coming in, so we should get this one out of here rather soon. There we go. And it's a goner. So let's figure out how we would like to connect this. It's going to be with a unloading station. Probably not that one. Probably not that one. It's not gonna be doable, is it? Because these are so low down. If I mirror you. Yeah, that is the problem. They're way too low. To actually get a connection point. How do we do that? I think I know. It's gonna involve a little bit of trickery. We're gonna lower the train lines. Yep, you heard me right. I'm gonna lower it. No. Okay, let's see if we can get a... Let's see if we can manage to get something done here. I'm just trying to think if there is a good building we could use for this. Okay, and then we should be able to... Well, we're gonna need 3 rails here, right? And then if we unload... Okay, what if we raise this area just a little bit? Ah. Which I kind of want to put one in here just for safety. I kind of don't like fiddling around with the terrain like this, but I don't think there is any other better way of doing it. So if we go in... We need to lift it up even further. Nope, we're gonna need to remove this path here and sink that into the ground as well. It's not easy making a Soviet Republic. Can we kind of combine these into one? Thank you. Make that a high priority and notify me when that is done. And then we're gonna need to have a look at how we would like to do it with water. It's water, no, sorry, sewage. Sewage is kind of far away, so we could bring the sewage just straight down here and out here, which probably would have been the easiest way. You see, why is it so freaking cold here? $50. Estimate drained. Yeah, this is just absolutely weird. I just don't get it. The more I think I understand the heating problem, the worse it gets. Alright, can we just speed up a little bit? I mean, we'll speed up the game a little bit while we get this to be... destroyed, and then we'll sink that into the ground as well. 16 ton of construction waste. And there we go. Thank you. Which means we'll break all of that as well. Okay, so how did we do this? Like that, and then like that. So now you should be lower. And then you're gonna have 4 train tracks here. Are we now gonna be able to do this? It's a little bit dumb, but okay, we'll lift it up a little bit higher then. It's definitely going to be a pain to get up here. Things we do to make things better for us, right? Be higher up. I have to build a freaking mountain here to make this work. I kind of think we need to lower this. I don't think it's the height, it's the lower part here that needs to be done. Is not going to be happy with this, is it? Okay, let's try from this side. I have to lower it a little bit more. Do we need to... We're digging ourselves into the ocean now. This is not great. Not great at all. What we can do is try to move this around a little bit. And try and fish for it. Okay, what if we remove that one? Oh my gosh, game, come on. So you need to go up here and then up here. Oh. Why, game? Why are you doing this to me? Actually, why are we doing it to ourselves? That's basically what the right question should be. I mean, there is always a way. Right? There's some pipes under here. What if we do it on this side, maybe? And then just have you be a little bit of an S-bend here. And then you're gonna come in to here, and then the third need to come out here and in like that. It's not gonna look great, is it? This looks like a nightmare and a half. Can we... Let's try and level out this a little bit. Just so it doesn't look like a freaking train accident. Okay, and then so what's the problem here? There's pipes on the ground here. I mean, we should have enough space to bring this. to about here, right? Can we get a... Could have done that. Now, that probably means we can lower this small hill a little bit. I would imagine. Oof, alright. And we'll get... Oh, maybe I was wrong about that. Yep, I was wrong about that. So we'll lift you up again. Yep, it's all the work that needs to go into getting things perfect, right? There we go. So let's plop you in here. Which means this road is gonna go in here. Let's also see if we can get this footpath underneath here. It does currently seems like we can. Right, then we'll just trim this back a little bit and have you come back in here. And then we need to get this to swing up and in here. Oof. All right, we'll make it work somehow. Maybe. It works. Is it nice looking? No? Completely agree with you. Then I can remove this road here. Get that to come up. Ideally here. I think we only have one. Yeah, that's the plan. Oh, it looks ugly. It's almost like modern art. If we do that and have you. This out here a little bit, maybe. Also, are we using the right ones? No, we're not. We need the concrete based. That is the best we can do. Okay. And then we need to upgrade this as soon as possible. High priority, please. All hands on deck. And then we need to think about the signals. Theoretically, just need... Should be long enough. Although all the cargo wagons are going to be hanging down here. Oof. 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 Nasty. But at least it works now, right? And we're going to need to have a mixed signal here. Here and... Now that is actually a little bit worrisome. We'll see if we can make this a little bit better. Not quite what I had in mind. So why doesn't it align with this one? Does it? I know why. It's because we're gonna need to... Did I take the entire thing away? No, we need to take this one first, right? So if we do that, that helping anything? I kind of feel it doesn't. Well, we are kind of onto something, I think. See if we can push the terrain just a little bit further back. What we're gonna have to do with a small building or so. Right. You go in here. Oh, this just made it worse. Okay, we could bring the connection point a little bit closer, maybe. This rail is gonna look nasty. Okay. And then you out here, and then we'll remove that. Okay, that's how that's gonna look. We're gonna need to have mixed signals going that direction. And we're gonna need to have a mixed signal. No. Yeah, we probably got... No, we just need to have this be one entire junction, right? No, we can't. For some reason, these don't want to... Is it because... this, maybe? There we go. All right, we have a direct connection. I'm not happy, but it's working. Oh, are we gonna have this as today's thumbnail? The little... Let's see, here can we get... Yeah, let's have that as a thumbnail. We've been struggling way too long with this. But yeah, I think that is going to be it for today. We're a little bit over time, but I hope you don't mind. So yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, would you kindly smash that like button? There should be a subscribe button, a comment section, all the good stuff you can find underneath the video. And all the interactions, they go far, helping us fight that pesky YouTube algorithm. So yeah, until next time, take care and keep smiling.